Hello, everyone. This is Karen Cornell, your Creative Memories Advisor. And you may notice I'm coming to you from a different location than my scrapbook room. Well, I am on vacation, but the Sizzling Summer Challenge, Sketch Challenge cannot wait. So I am coming to you from a beautiful beach and I'm excited to share my beautiful background. This is real. It's not a blurred background. So this is actually my view for the week. And just got back from an amazing dinner and I am excited to share the sketch challenge. It's fun. I already know what pictures I'm going to use. During COVID, my daughters and we planted a garden, and that was one of our little COVID projects. You know, everybody had a COVID project. Well, that was one of ours. And the pictures are perfect for it. So this is the perfect sketch for that. And I'm excited to do the sketch with you tonight. So let me switch my view and I am going to walk you through step by step for the sketch challenge. So you will need, I would go ahead and print out the directions. As you know, I'm on vacation and I am unable to print the sketch. So I'm using my iPad for my resource. So, but I highly recommend printing it and saving it because this is a great sketch. You will need your 12-inch trimmer. You will need a 3-in-1 bevel tag punch, or really, if you have any of the tag punches, they will work beautifully. We are using it at 2.5 inches and 1 inch. So those are the two dimensions that we will be using today. And this is the wonderful On the Farm paper pack, which is super cute. It was so popular and sold out so quickly, they actually brought it back. So that's how wonderful it is. You will also need the stickers to go along with it. And for your background, you will need 2 pieces of paper that are the same, very muted tones so it doesn't distract from the layout. You will need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other designer papers. Some you will be using both sides. So you will need a total of 7 pieces from that paper pack. You could substitute some of these for cardstock if you want to save and preserve some of this paper for other layouts. That's totally fine. You will have extra to use for additional layouts, so don't stress. So we're going to go ahead and these are going to be our layouts for the background. So we'll go ahead. Remember, I love my 12 or 13-inch cutting mats so I can have my 12 inches across, which I love. And I apologize, my camera is doing the best it can in this environment. So we're going to go ahead and cut our paper. And the first thing we're going to cut is this area right here. This is 12 inches by 6 inches. That is all the vegetable paper. So we're going to go ahead and cut that. So we'll have to extend our arm. And remember, on your arm, you have this wonderful little thing that you can stick out so that it's level and so your paper's cut straight and doesn't move. So here we go. We have our 6 inches. And that's going to go very easily. We're going to have one here and one right in the middle. So this is why I love the mat, because I can see where I want to put this. So I want to put it at 3 and 9. There we go. Then I'm going to go ahead and cut these 1-inch strips. I'm going to need 4 of them, and they use the checkered. You could use the plaid on the back. It really doesn't matter. For 1 inches, I tend to go to the right to cut a 1 inch. Really, pretty much anything over 1 inch, I cut to the left. I don't know why. It really doesn't make a difference, but it just works for me. Oops. Oops, I got eager beaver. Here, hold on. That's okay. I can reline it. Cut it back. There we go. Perfect. I got excited. If you hear any hooting and hollering in the background, my family is playing skip-bo. So they may get a little excited if they do a good move, so I apologize. Or you can be inspired to go play Skip-Bo yourself. So there's our 1 inches. You will not need any more of this paper. So you have this much, you have 8 inches by 12 inches for extra layouts or something else you may want later. So this is gonna go here. We're gonna scoot this over. Just kind of giving you an idea of where it's gonna go. This is so pretty. I love the honeycomb paper as the background. It's nice and subtle. The next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take these papers. This is the yellow paper with the cute sunflowers on the back. This is non-directional, so it really doesn't matter how you cut it. This is also doesn't matter how you cut it. This is directional, just because how you want the stripes in the wood grain. I like it horizontal, so you're gonna wanna make sure you cut it where you have the horizontal paper. And that way, you could do it either way, it doesn't matter, but that's how I did it, because I just preferred it that way. And then I think that's, oh, so we've got that. So now we're gonna do our 3-in-1 bevel. So you cut 2.5 inches by 12 inches. You're gonna, the next thing you want to do is go ahead and, since they're 2.5 by 4 inches, go ahead and cut the 4 inches. If you don't, your tags will end up different widths and you don't, or heights, I guess, depending on how you're laying it on your page, but they'll be different. So you don't want that. So go ahead and cut them all at 4 inches. And then you're just going to slide it in, and it just slides in. Make sure it's all the way in. It pretty much goes all the way in, if you can see. And then you're going to just push it down, and you're going to get this great tag. I use these all the times as gift tags for teacher presents, holiday presents, birthday presents. They're perfect. So this is a perfect size. 2.5 by 4 inches is perfect. Then the other thing you're going to need is you're going to need a few on here. They have these extra little embellishments kind of in the middle of the tag, and those are 1-inch strips. So go ahead and cut your 1-inch strip. I have my 1-inch strip. So I'm going to cut that at 4 inches. And the wood grain happens just once. So then this time I'm going to put it at the 1 inch, because this punch, the reason why it's called 3-in-1 bevel is because you have a 1 inch, a 2 inch, or a 2.5. And it fits beautifully in there, so that way you don't have to like measure or anything. It just cuts it perfectly. And this is going to like overlap right there. It's super cute. I'll show you better in a minute, but. And then we're going to need another 1 inch. So we're going to cut that. So then we cut it at 4 inches. We only need one of these. And it's just so cute. It's just makes it so much easier to do it like this. And then, and I have my handy dandy, Creative Memories pop-up trash can, which I don't travel without it nowadays. Then we need a 1 inch from here, from our yellow and sunflowers. We're going to cut it here straight down. And then you're going to cut it at 4 inches, and you're going to need 2 of these because you're going to use both the sunflower sides on this, not the yellow side. Oops, sorry, got my hand. One more. And then you could actually punch these together, just because they slide in so beautifully, and you could just do it all at one time. And there you go. And you are done with your trimmer. So let's start assembling. You do end up with lots of extra paper that you could make another layout. So that's always nice. So we're gonna go ahead and put this here. This goes all the way flush against the right-hand side of that layout to on the left-hand side. And you're gonna put this, and some people choose to overlap when you're lining them up. You can overlap them a tiny bit if you prefer, or just push it flush up against it. Either way works. It doesn't matter. There's no wrong way. It's just what you prefer. Okay, so then we have our little tags. I'm just doing this real quick, and you just put it right in the center. Is that not adorable? I just love it. If you can put it on straight, I'm having a little bit of an issue tonight. There we go. And then this, you're gonna tuck it under here, so don't worry. See how this is a little bit longer? It's okay, because it's gonna tuck under here, so it really doesn't matter. And then we're gonna have green. And they overlap them a little bit. Then we're gonna have the wood grain. And then we're gonna have yellow. And we're gonna have the green with the sunflowers. And you can just kind of play with this and see how you like it arranged over here. You can have it where it's just straight and just kind of overlapping a little bit, if you like it straight like that. Or you can kind of move it a little bit so it's overlapping, and it just adds a little bit of movement to the page, which I like, instead of having everything so many straight edges. So there you go. So that's that side. They do have a journal box right here where you could cut out a piece of white paper of cardstock and make it. So I would cut it around 2 inches by probably 3 1/4 or 3 3/4, and that would make it nice in the middle there. So let's do the other side. Just depends on how much you want of the wood to show on the other side as the edging. It's kind of a personal choice. I'm doing this very quickly so you can see. So remember, this is 6 inches, so I'm going to have 3 inches at the top and 3 inches on the bottom. So I'm going to line it up at 3 and 9 inches on my cutting mat. And I'm going to take my red gingham and put that down at the bottom. There's something about gingham paper that just makes me smile. I love gingham. And then this side. There we go. And then we are going to put our yellow with our cute sunflowers in the middle. Isn't that just a very simple technique to add to the tag, but it adds so much to it. Isn't that amazing? I just love that. Actually, we're going to move this down because those are not going to fit. So this is why we use repo. And we move this down to 1 inch because we're going to have that border that we're going to add. all gonna work out. Use repo. You will not regret it. So you're putting the bottom one at 1 inch. This is gonna go at the 2 inch. And this is gonna move down. You definitely want to use repo because you're gonna be adding those tags underneath. So we've got our little yellow tag here. Yes, much better. And then we've got the brown one, which also has some white cardstock in there. For another place for journaling or then we have our green. I would do this. Let's just take this off. There we go. Much better. So much easier. There we go. There's the green. Then we have the yellow. And then we have our final wood grain. On the sketch, they did vertical wood grain. I prefer horizontal wood grain, so that's why I changed it up. Now, let's look at our stickers. And they have one of the layered borders. This is how I keep my layered borders with the collection. I use this fill and file sleeve, and I just absolutely love it because I can see everything I have. So then this is going to go here. And we will add that real quick. Move this up so you can actually see what I'm doing. And then you're going to have the fence, which is one of the stickers. Now, stickers don't move as much, so you have to be very careful when you're placing these stickers. If you have one of the border maker cartridges for a fence, you could use that as well. That would look just as cute. And then this is going to go here. I always try to line it up visually first. Oh my goodness, that is adorable. Look at that. Is that not so cute? Oh my goodness. Okay. Next, we have to embellish. So we've got our farm fresh. Who does not love a rooster? You got to have a rooster on here. I'm kind of pushing it down a little bit because I have not added my photos yet. Is that not adorable? Love it. Okay. Then we have locally grown over here. And I love the tomatoes. We did not grow corn, I can tell you that, but it's all good. Oops. So we're gonna put that on our yellow one. Oops, upside down. We don't want that. And I tend to, when I'm doing stickers, I kind of put them in my hand and I play with them a little bit and figure out how I want them. Oops. Oopsies. So many cute stickers in this collection. Holy cow. And just because we have room on the page, we will add this for some height. And we just kind of move this like that. Super cute. And then they did visit to the farm, but I think I'm gonna probably do I don't like the colors with the memories, so definitely like the apples, but I'm gonna wait on this one. But I want to show you something about this because I may find some other stickers from another collection. But so in this, you're gonna have room for 3 horizontal photos and 3 vertical photos. I love how you are, when you embellish, you do it kind of as a V. So this would be kind of this way and not a, or a, or this way. You just kind of want to like a triangle so that you can kind of move your eyes across the page. This way we would probably, let me see, I just don't know the words that I want to add there, but we'll go ahead and put these up here so you can see. But you're going to do something like this. I'm going to move it over just a little bit so that I can get the, and then we'll have a word sticker here. I just can't decide what I want to use yet. So, but this is a beautiful layout, very quick. Definitely one you could use again. You can change out these tag punches. We have, I think, 3 different tag punches right now. So it's a wonderful opportunity to use these tag punches. I know a lot of us haven't used them. I use them all the time for bookmarks. But this is a way to incorporate it into your scrapbook pages. But I hope this video helps you learn step by step how to create this wonderful layout. I'm going to switch my view. So I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful time doing this layout with me. I hope you have a fabulous week. I know I am. The sun is setting behind me and I'm going to go enjoy my week with my family. I hope you have a great week. Happy scrapping. Bye.